What is up, guys? QoL here. The 2.4 Genshin Impact official livestream has just ended, so I want to make this video going over everything you're going to want to need to know about the 2.4 livestream without having to watch the entire 2.4 livestream. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. First, to start off the video, if you guys haven't seen the Primo Gem codes, here they are now. I will be flashing them really quickly if you guys want to pause it, but I will also be linking them in or writing them down in the description and posting them in the comments down below as well too, if you guys just want to go grab them there. These will be expiring at 11 p.m. UTC-5 on December 26th. So if this video comes out under somewhere about 15 hours from now, so redeem them as soon as possible, as soon as you see these codes. There you guys go. All right, the first important thing they talk about in the live stream is going to be about the two new characters of Shenhe as well as Yunjin. Shenhe is going to be a cryo support that's going to buff cryo damage as well as physical damage based on her current normal attack. It's not base normal attack, current attack value, not base attack values such as things like Bennett as well as Kujo Sarah. Yunjin is going to be a geopolar support that is going to buff normal attack damage. So it's not necessarily going to work with Ito too well. Most likely it'll be best fitted with Noelle. Shenhe is also going to be a polearm user to go along with that. The next important part of the 2.4 livestream is talking about the banners that are going to be coming out. They are going to be doing the idea of double banners, such as how they did for Albedo and Eula. Once again, the first banner that's going to be coming out, or the first series banners in the first phase of 2.4 is going to be Shenhe plus Xiao on two separate banners, presumably, as well as the 4-star should be the same, with Yunjin as a 4-star on that banner, on those banners. On phase 2 or second part of 2.4, the banners are going to be a Zhongli banner as well as a Ganyu banner. They're probably going to be running simultaneously, just like before, as Eula and Albedo once again, with the same 4 stars. The new 5-star weapon of 2.4 is going to be a 5-star polearm called Calamity Queller, which is definitely likely to be the 5-star weapon banner of the Xiao and Shenhe rerun release, whatever you guys want to call that stuff. There's going to be some new hangouts of Ningguang as well as Yunjin hangouts. And in case you guys took part of the Engraved Wishes Paimon building block web event, which allowed people to be able to put their name on this Paimon statue, they ended up building this statue of Legos or whatever they're called in Seoul, Korea. So if you guys are going to be visiting Korea, maybe you guys can check out this Paimon structure and see if your name is on it. So now for all the Lantern Rite events. If you guys didn't play Genshin Impact last year, we had a Lantern Rite festival with a bunch of different events, but they're coming out this time around with a new series of events. This first one is going to be one where you make fireworks. Hopefully we're going to be able to fire those fireworks off, kind of similar how we were able to get lanterns to throw in the sky. And I really do hope this is a permanent feature, but what you're essentially going to do is you're going to do like these 3 mini game pattern things to try to get them as close to the ideal value as you can see on the top left side. And once you make a high quality, the closer you are to the bars, the higher quality your fireworks will be. I don't know if that will be affecting anything, if we can't even shoot them off. The other minigame we're going to be having is a shadow minigame where you're going to be moving around this obstacle to try to match the shadow with the bottom left pattern, as you will see right here. You'll see on that bottom left, there's a pattern showing, and you're going to try to make that shadow be the same exact orientation, right? And you're going to try to do it as quickly as possible. If you guys are competitive with friends, you guys might enjoy that. The next event we're going to be having is going to be an event where you're going to be collecting Jade Chamber parts that fell down. If you guys don't remember last time in Lantern Rite, we had a story part where the Jade Chamber was crushed or dropped down on top of a monster to help kill the monster. And you're going to have 3 different ways you can do it, where the first way you're going to be able to go through a boat or the Wave Rider and go and collect them in the water after you destroy a series of monsters as shown here. The other way you're going to be able to do it is you're going to go on a shore and go fight treasure hoarders, which will have an elite status buff, which can be disabled by throwing fireworks at them. Otherwise you can brute force and kill them if you guys are strong enough, and then you're going to be able to collect those Jade Chamber parts there. And then the other method that you're going to be able to do it is go and destroy a transport, similar to the daily where you go and destroy the transport balloon, but you're going to have to do it through the Wave Rider and shoot the little missiles. And you can see here that it's only slightly chipping away, so it's going to be kind of annoying or probably take a lot of time. You can obviously explode these barrels to do extra damage to it, but otherwise you're going to have to follow a course and go around obstacles and keep chipping away at it. Hopefully we can play this in co-op, because I think this will definitely be entertaining if you play with friends and kind of Pepega shoot the transport to claim the items. After you end up finishing all the Jade Chamber part collection parts, you'll have to fight a boss for the end of the event, which is going to be this water dragon snake mixture of Oceanid and Dvalin had a baby type of thing. And now for the rewards of Lantern Rite. We're going to be having the ability to select one 4-star Leo character for free like we did last year, but this time around it's going to be different because we're going to have that new character Yunjin thrown in here. So if you guys are missing a constellation or missing the character in general and want to pick up one of these Leo characters, you guys will be able to select any of them when you finish doing the Lantern Rite events. Now, the next big one is there's going to be 2 new skins in 2.4, and the first one is going to be Ningguang, which is going to be a free skin if you do the Lantern Rite events, and the second one is going to be a limited time offer of the new Keqing skin. Now, it's not too sure, it's not too much stated, if the Keqing skin is going to be a permanent addition with the limited time offer being a discount, but we'll see later. Hopefully it is a discount and it'll be available to purchase for everybody if they are a late starter in the game, because this skin is very, very nice looking and I do hope everybody's going to be able to get it. The Ningguang skin probably will be going away, or it'll probably be like Barbara's skin, where Barbara's skin was first available for free during the Archipelago event, and after the Archipelago event had ended, it ended up being put in the shop for Genesis crystals. Hopefully it's not too expensive, but I'm going to assume that the Keqing skin is going to cost about the same amount as the Jean skin came out to be. If you see here on the bottom right, it says that the sale will have a limited time discount for Keqing. So it is probably likely that they'll both be available after the sale or the event is over. It's just that they'll go full price Genesis crystals for Ningguang as well as for Keqing. Really quick, as an overview of the event rewards, you can see here we're going to get Primo Gems, Crowns, Wits, Mystic Enhancement or Talent Books, as well as a blueprint for a furnishing item, as well as a recipe, Mora, as well as Essential Material Stones. And then you're obviously going to get the free 4-star Liyue character, as well as the free Ningguang skin if you do the Fleeting Colors in Flight event portion of Lantern Rite. You're also going to be able to get up to 10 Intertwined Fate or a multi if you guys check in from January 25th all the way until February 9th. But remember here that the banners will be available and out before this probably finishes. This is something they did last year where they didn't really allow you to get the Intertwined Fate early on. If you are patient till the end of, or near the middle end of 2.4, you will be able to get the multi. But if you guys are summoning on the Shenhe Xiao banner right at the start, you will not have these summons to go. They obviously have here the Keqing skin discount, which is going to last until 2.4 update until February 14th. And they have the Flowing Lights and Colors, which are going to give you summons, Fragile Resin, Mystic Enhancement Ore, Wits, Talent Books, Mora, all that good stuff. But this is probably going to happen later in 2.4 as well. This is why this is listed on the later part of the event rewards. The other event we're going to have is a Study in Potions, which is going to be a combat-based event where you're going to essentially bring out characters as well as use potion buffs to be able to defeat these challenges or these enemies. The special thing about this is going to be that once you finish an area with your characters, they're going to be put on standby and presumably not be able to be used again for a portion of the event. You can see here it says after completing the challenge on the current floor, the current team will need to go on standby. You can use 3 potions to be able to help complete the floor with various buffs that you can use to fit your tailor to fit your team's damage. If you're a little bit confused about this event, you can kind of consider it like the Abyss, where the Abyss has 3 different chambers and 3 different buff cards you can end up picking throughout the chambers, essentially, as well as you're going to have characters that can be locked away until the floor is completed. Another event we're going to be having in 2.4 is going to be a picture event where you're going to be able to get Primo Gems, Character XP, Weapon Essential Materials, Mora, and Talent Book upgrades. You're going to go around Liyue and Mondstadt and go take pictures of this panda-like creature that we've had in the story. All right, and one of the last big things to be added in 2.4 is going to be a new area called Enkanomiya. It's essentially like an area that is underneath Inazuma, kind of, I guess. And there's going to be new monsters, new bosses you can end up fighting. There's going to be essentially some new type of bishops. There's going to be new day-night puzzles as well, too. Let me show you guys these new bishops really quickly. Essentially kind of like Geo bishops, but elementally based. They kind of look like sharks to me. There's a lot more things in Enkanomiya, but I'm going to skip through because I kind of don't want to spoil it for those who don't want to see spoilers. Outside the monsters, you guys see here, this is the new monster, as well as they're going to be putting finally the new heralds and lectors. There's going to be a new Pyro Herald or Lector, whatever you guys want to call it. It's going to have a new mechanic with this flame core type of thing. Have fun fighting it. You're probably going to need Hydro units for that. And the new world boss is going to be these kind of two yin yang type of monsters, which they kind of have like this duality attack, which is gonna be super awesome. Most of the time in Abyss we see the Geo Bishops in pairs, so this is kind of same idea, but this is gonna be an exciting fight, at least for me. Hopefully it's not a big wash where you end up one tapping it, but hopefully also at the same time it's not super frustrating. All right, lastly for this video, it's just gonna be some quality of life changes. They're gonna have some Abyss changes, some shortcut wheel changes, some display of map interface, as well as some teapot changes. So for the first one, for the quality of life Abyss change, is gonna be that once you are unable to complete a challenge, the challenge will end up graying out and blacking out to let you guys know that you kind of failed already. The second change will be that you can finally look at the Abyss monsters in each chamber without having to back up and go and look at it during your team selection, as you guys can see here. You'll be able to select chamber 1, chamber 2, and chamber 3 and see the monsters as well as on each side. The next one is going to be shortcut wheel changes, where you're going to be able to change the icons of the positioning for shortcut wheel for console as well as for PC. I don't know if there's a shortcut wheel on mobile, but I'm assuming there is going to be one. And for the map changes, you'll be able to just select quickly onto which location of the map you want to be at, whether it's Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, the teapot, rather than clicking and dragging across the map. The last one is going to be teapot changes, where they're going to allow you to... Oh, wait, shoot, sorry. Let me go quickly talk about this other one. In the crafting bench, instead of having a one-line list of all the items, they're going to do a grid view where you can quickly click on which one you want. I know there's a lot of people, especially myself, that were kind of tired of looking through the entire list and finding the item I wanted to craft. Now for teapot changes, you'll be able to select multiple items and kind of make them as a set and move them around together for those that are super heavily involved into teapot changes. Another thing is that you'll have like this musical instrument object you'll be able to put into the teapot. I'm assuming it's going to take load, which a lot of people are very upset about load limit and they want them to be increasing load limit. Maybe they'll upgrade load limit again in the future soon. But with this little instrument placement device, you'll be able to play a lot of the OST in Genshin Impact in your teapot. All right, that's going to be all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and it saved you some time. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below what you guys are most excited for in 2.4. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Genshin Impact content, especially 2.4 update content. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/QoLPie to go watch me play Genshin Impact, as well as get tips and advice, account reviews, and Abyss Help live. Make sure you guys join our Discord if you're part of our Genshin Impact and Gacha community. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram for more content and social media nonsense. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!